All right, welcome back to another episode of Northwest Logic Podcast. My name is Devin,
I'm Justin.
Justin, and we're gonna get into a little bit of recap of NFL Week 6 last week. We saw Derrick Henry just run all over the Bills, and I really thought Buffalo was gonna win,
Yeah, it came
especially
down to it.
late in the game there. And I don't know. I think you said you would have probably preferred a field goal, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think I would have. So I'm conflicted
Mhm.
because I understand why that they didn't go for the field goal. You didn't want to put it back in Derrick Henry's hands, and I don't blame you not one bit.
Three touchdowns again,
But man,
back
that
to
was
back
just
weeks.
yeah,
I
right.
think I
So
think I understand to go for it
yeah,
because I mean, I guess the Bills also just seem like the kind of team that are just like willing to put it all out there, like they don't give it, they don't
hmm
they don't care if they lose or if they, might as well go for the win. Why not? Why
well,
go
they're
for the
one of the
tie?
teams to beat right now. So having that
Yeah,
attitude is just going to come along with that. So
it's a huge win for Tennessee too.
yeah,
And I think Derrick Henry is honestly the MVP right now after running for,
hmm
what, three touchdowns back to back weeks. Could become the second player to ever do it 3 weeks in a row.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll talk about
he's
that in a little bit.
insane, dude.
He
He's
is.
just crazy.
Seahawks sadly lost.
Yeah.
But I think with backup running backs, backup quarterback. I mean, really, we had
hmm
fucking Geno Smith. Geno Smith, his first start since 2018. I mean, come on, what?
Yeah.
I think us even playing that close surprised me. I think it is sad to see Geno give away. I don't want to say give away, but like he did give away the game back to back weeks. If you think about it,
Right.
it sucks, but it's fine. We just need to win on Monday against the Saints. But good
Mhm.
news for Russell is that he's getting his splint out of his finger.
I saw that.
Yep,
That's big. So I also saw that he'd potentially back for week 10,
that's what it looks
Green
like.
Bay, Seattle. So that
It's
would be
perfect.
perfect timing for you guys because then it's what AZ right after that.
It is Arizona right after. Yeah, that it really
Yeah.
sucks.
So
It's a tough strike. Yeah, and luckily that our bye is right before, so it's a little chance to maybe recover and get ready.
yeah, that'd be
But it's
huge.
gonna be hard.
It's coming at perfect timing, especially with Russ being hurt. So
Hmm. Packers last week beat the Bears 24-14. Rodgers, what, two touchdowns passing, one rushing.
oh yeah, he owns the Bears, man.
Owns the
I
Bears.
still own you all my fucking life. I fucking loved it, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, when I saw that, I had like lost the game for a second, turned it back on. He had just scored
Mhm.
and starts yelling, "I still own you! I still own you!" And I was like, "That's my quarterback right there." I
What's his record
fucking
against the
love it.
Bears? Like
Uh,
22-5 or something like that.
22-5, I think it is now.
That
He's got
is
like 57 touchdowns. Oh man,
insane.
he's just a monster against the Bears. And I mean, but I know a few people are like, "Oh yeah, I want to punch him in the face for saying that. It's disrespectful, whatever." But even like, oh man, I mean,
It's not that bad.
I don't know if it was a credible source or not, but Komet said, "Hey, I guess you could say that. I mean, his record against the Bears is pretty fucking good, so
Yeah, I mean it
it
is. And
proofs
what's
in the pudding, man."
it's not like he was in, a certain like leaning over a guy or like, in a fan's
Yeah,
face or
he threw the belt. I still own you.
there you go.
Back to
That's
the
it.
dugout or
Yeah.
dugout
Dugout.
sideline. Yeah.
That's it. It's pretty
So
awesome.
yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I texted you immediately after I saw that, man. I was so hyped after that.
Especially against like a rival, like the
I
Bears.
mean, it's longest standing rivalry in the NFL, and it's just
Exactly.
when so before Brett Favre took over, we were in like double digits in the negative against them, and over Brett Favre and Rodgers days, we're now I think 7 up on
Well, it's been
on the Bears
22 years, 20, yeah, 20,
over
20
30
years.
years.
30. How long did Brett Favre?
Brett Favre was
No, it
long
was like
time.
2000, 99, 98, something like that.
He came in the
96.
late 90s, mid to late 90s.
Yeah. Okay.
So what, 2009? Yeah, so
Yeah. Wow.
20 some odd years. So
It's
I
so
mean,
crazy though.
7 up now. Rogers pulled
It's a
us
lot of
through,
winning.
and it's a lot of winning.
It's a lot of winning. And the Bears weren't even like terrible during that stretch. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl in what, 06, whatever it was, with
Something
Devin
like that,
Hester
yeah.
and Matt
Devin Hester
Forte.
is a madman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He was. I really liked him when growing up. And I remember
yeah.
getting Madden 08, I think it was, and he was just
Oh, yeah.
insane on it. And it was
Love to return in that fucking game, dude.
pretty sure I had his Bears jersey. I think my grandma got me his
Oh, did
Bears
you?
jersey. Yeah. And then
Yeah,
he
I
signed with
would
the Seahawks in
never
like
do that, but
2012. That's pretty cool. Well, obviously you wouldn't.
hell of a player, but yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah, I figured. Talk a little bit now. Week 7 now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tennessee could come away with another really big win.
Yeah.
And they're playing the Chiefs, and the Chiefs need to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a really good game. I think Kansas City has a god awful defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll get into injuries later, but I think Chris Jones coming back for them, so that'll be huge.
Oh yeah.
But I think Derrick Henry's just going to run all over him. I think 200 yards, 2-3 touchdowns again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you're going to feed him what, 30, 40 times? Why not?
Already have one of the worst defenses in the NFL. So I mean, put Derrick Henry, the best running back in the NFL, on there. He's gonna run over everybody.
He's like 200 yards over the next person in total rushing yards.
Yeah. Well, so I saw something that he was
Yep.
It was going through like the top 5 with his yards, and then his yards after contact, and then the next guy
still more by like what, 30
God.
yards or something it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just nuts.
It's absolutely insane. It's honestly super fun to watch. He's on pace to break most carries ever, most yards ever.
Mm-hmm.
Most yards after contact, I think. Obviously, he's already got like 540.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily. So
it's awesome though. It's watching someone
of a man.
Yeah, 6'3", 200, 215. I don't know, what is he?
I think he's bigger than that. He's got to be at least what, 220 maybe.
220, 225.
He's a big boy.
6'3", 6'4", something like that.
Yeah.
6'2", maybe. I don't know. He's a big boy though, and he has the fastest run of the year.
Yeah, 21.8 miles an hour or something like that.
Oh, someone's gonna break it, I think, but still.
Who's gonna want to tackle that? Not one damn person.
No,
that's gonna hurt.
You think about it, after it gets through the box, after it gets through the linebackers, there's no safety other than maybe Jamal Adams, who would be able to. Jamal, I don't even think, but it's hard. But I think Jamal is the hardest hitting safety, so that's why I say Jamal. The only person outside of any linebacker who would be able. There's no other safety out there who would even be able to get a good hit on Derrick Henry.
No one's big enough.
Exactly.
I mean, frankly, that's just what it is. I mean, he's something else.
Mm-hmm.
He's a different breed.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think he's the MVP right now.
Mm-hmm.
Another person who's also MVP candidate, I don't know if you think, because Lamar, because I think he's does he top 10 in rushing still? I don't know if he was, but he's close.
Yeah.
They play the Ravens this weekend. Or the Ravens play the Bengals this weekend.
Yeah.
I think the Bengals are gonna win.
A little bit of a bold prediction there.
Yeah, that's my bold prediction for the week. Is maybe that's a new thing we can do. Bold prediction for the week.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
I think Joe Burrow throws for 350 yards, 3 touchdowns.
So I don't disagree with you. I think Joe will have a good game, but I think that the Ravens run game is just they're gonna run all over.
Yeah, but it's like, I guess, I don't know. Who's the starting running back now? Devonta Freeman, or I know he's on that team. Le'Veon Bell, Tyshawn Williams, something like that.
Le'Veon off the practice squad or whatever it was.
I think they brought him up last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that, but he's not like full time up. They sometimes bring him up on game day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know though.
Yeah. Either way, they still get a fuck ton of rush yards. Obviously, Lamar can run,
and he's throwing the ball.
Throwing the ball like, yeah.
You think
Yeah,
him
he's
MVP over Henry or is it Kyler Murray? Let's be honest. The Arizona Cardinals are
Kyler's
undefeated.
having
Yeah.
yeah. If they can keep up that pace and
He's
he
got
kind
four
of keeps
picks
the
though, five
turnovers
picks.
at a minimum.
Yeah.
K Mahomes has what, 8?
I don't give a fuck.
So I
Mahomes
mean,
is what, 2-3?
yeah, but
It
still,
doesn't compare. I'm not
I'm just
talking
talking
about
about
Mahomes for
the.
MVP. No way.
But well, he's an MVP and he's still a top quarterback in the league. But
Yeah, he's the best
but
quarterback.
no, I agree with you though. So he's got to keep the turnovers at a minimum, and I think he could be in that top MVP talk this year because obviously they're playing up like crazy right now. And I mean at this rate, what, probably 14, 15 wins maybe,
Oh,
unless
yeah.
they pull out, a couple more and go undefeated. But I just don't see that happening.
I know thinking about who, because we play the similar divisions obviously because we're the Seahawks Y. So I know our schedule is we play um NFC North, you guys. So we
Yep.
also play all four teams. I think we play the Texans, it's AFC North.
Oh, okay.
So those are all wins for
Yeah,
Arizona. Maybe Green
absolutely.
Bay. I don't know whenever you guys play them, but I'm
We play
praying
them right after or right before you guys, I think.
that's coming up really soon.
Wait, it's either 8 or 9. Week 8 or 9. I can't remember. I don't remember what our
Oh, so
bye
it's
week
a
is,
couple weeks here.
but it's a couple weeks. So that's going to be big test for
Mhm.
for us.
I hope you guys can beat them. I just don't. I'm
I
so tired of them.
I really hope that we'll pull it out.
Mm-hmm. So talk about the Seahawks a little bit. They play Monday Night Football against the Saints. I got a little bold prediction for you again. Jameis is going to throw 3 interceptions. I hate Jameis Winston. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Is that
Okay, I
really
don't hate him.
a bold prediction though?
It's not, no. Yeah. I guess our secondary is really bad, but
Yeah, that's true.
says so. Alex Collins, the backup running back who's
Oh yeah.
now the starter, did not practice Wednesday, Thursday. He limited practice today or yesterday, Friday, but Pete said he's good to go, so he'll play
Okay.
Monday.
Yeah, he had a good game last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 120 yards, 115, something like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Good
And
enough.
a
Yeah.
touchdown, right?
Yep.
So yeah, it was a damn good game.
Yeah, so he'll be huge. And also Rashad Penny is coming back. So he'll be the backup. We'll see how that goes. Doesn't matter much. I do want to say
He'll probably get hurt.
it's pretty cool. The Seahawks claimed Jacob Eason
Yeah, I saw that.
off the waivers. Yeah, he is from Lake Stevens High School, actually, to go even closer. Like, he's really from, around here.
Get him off the Colts, right?
Yep, from the Colts. He was going to be the starter before Carson while Carson was hurt. Yeah, but then the backup played better and whatever. But I'm glad that
Didn't he
Jacob
throw an
Eason's on our team.
interception like his first pass or something like that?
Maybe. Well, I like Jacob Eason, watching him at UW as well. So I'm glad he's a good backup and maybe practice squad, whatever. After Russell gets back, put him on the practice squad or keep him with Gino. Who cares? Have all three. I don't know
why you would, but I mean,
yeah, especially Russell has missed. This is the only game he's ever missed.
Yeah.
So that's why we only have 2.
He'd be a practice squad guy most likely.
Mm-hmm. I do think the Seahawks will sneak out a win. I'm going to say 28-24, somewhere in that range, maybe 31-24. I hope and pray that they just rely on the run and they feed Collins, feed Penny, feed Dallas, just feed them. Please, Pete.
Yeah, please. I remember when we were doing our live chat with Raybone Sports, and everything we were talking about, just run the ball, run the ball, because Alex Collins was just putting it down their throats and just hand them the ball. If it's working,
keep doing it. Yes. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen the Rayvon Sports app, you guys should download it. We're hosts I host for the Seahawks, Justin hosts for the Packers, and it's like a little live chat game room, pretty much, where we can just talk with other people and talk about the game and things that are happening live. It's pretty fun. You guys can join in. Justin, you're hosting tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I host tomorrow. 10 o'clock game against Washington. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
This will be after, but
Yeah.
could tune in for the when we host against each other
Oh
for
yeah.
Packers Seahawks week 10 or 11, whatever
Week
week it
10.
is. Week 10.
I can't wait.
November
It's going to
14th.
be heated.
It is.
It's going to be great.
It is. So yeah, you want to talk about the Packers and who are they playing?
So we're playing Washington. 2-4 Washington football team.
Taylor Heineke.
Yeah, Taylor Heineke. I like
Me too.
Taylor, but I don't think he's gonna do much. I think that
Don't they have a lot
I'm
of
gonna say
injuries?
score right now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say 38-21 Green Bay.
That's close.
Rodgers gonna go. I would say 3 touchdowns. Aaron Jones will have 2. And,
Your math didn't add up there.
He's gonna have 160 yards.
So they're gonna
11
have 35
receptions,
points.
160. Huh?
So it's gonna be 35 instead of 31.
Field goal.
Yeah, you said 5 total touchdowns.
Didn't I say 38-21?
Oh, 38-21. I thought I heard 28.
No,
I was
you're
like,
good.
that's close.
38.
Yeah, 38-21. Okay, yeah, you guys are gonna beat them by a lot more. Hey, that's good.
Yeah, no. I don't think that their defense is going to do anything. Obviously, they have
Isn't
really
it pretty
shown
banged
shit
up?
this year. Yeah.
Aren't they all banged? Isn't there
And,
what is it? Running back out or something like that? And Antonio Gibson?
yeah, he was out, and then they also have 2 starting offensive linemen out too.
Could be a
So
big
that'll be
game for
good.
your D-line.
Hopefully, I mean, D-line has it's been better as of late, but I know Kenny Clark had 2 sacks last week, and that was huge for us. So hopefully, with those 2 linemen being out, maybe we can get some more pressure on the quarterback, and
Oh, didn't you guys
Taylor's gonna have a rough day.
Who'd you guys sign?
So we actually signed Whitney Marcellus
Yes, that's right. That's right.
in the end from the Texans.
Yeah, I think
So
that's a good addition.
huge. I love it. Former
You guys
Pro
need
Bowler.
that
That's
former.
exactly
It's
what I
like
wanted.
year 14 or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But he still
But
helps you
either
guys
way,
instantly.
he's gonna help. He's gonna help better than Quentin Dunbar, who we cut a week after signing. So
Yeah, I think we talked about
I
in the pod
love it.
last week. He's god
We need
awful.
more help on the line. So I mean, obviously we need help in the secondary with people getting hurt, but the pass rush is killing us.
Yeah.
For the most part. So I think he's a huge addition and could be exactly what we need, maybe. So once we start getting people back, I know Bakhtiari practiced. So
Get in there. You guys have
he's
anyone else
been
out?
practicing the last few days. What was that?
Do you guys have anyone else out?
We have
Any other
Dennis
big
Kelly.
names?
He's been out with a back injury.
Yeah,
Kevin
your O-line.
King is questionable.
Hmm.
And then Josh Myers is still out, which
Your O-line
that's a
is
bummer.
banged up.
Yeah.
You guys are still
And
what?
then
4-1? 5-1?
we're 5-1 right now. We've won
5-1.
5 straight.
That's right. That's 38. The 3 loss against the Saints.
Yeah. And then Darnell Savage is questionable. He's got a concussion. So
He should be
hopefully he'll
fine.
pass concussion protocol and then be out there on Sunday. So
I think I saw he limited practice on Thursday, so he's probably
Okay.
practice full on Friday.
most likely.
We're limited again. He should be fine.
So yeah, I'm excited for the game. I think we're gonna end up leaving Sunday 6-1 and leading the North with
all that matters.
pretty good lead. So yeah, that's all that matters. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way we're playing right now with all these injuries, and then once everybody gets back,
It should be time to kick it in gear and really roll.
Yeah,
get into playoffs and see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. We got other injuries around the league. I think I saw T.Y. Hilton. I don't know. I don't think you have this on.
Yeah.
T.Y. Hilton's actually out, right?
He's out with a quad injury, but they also activated Quentin Nelson from the IR today.
Oh, did they?
So that's big.
That's big.
Quentin back, protecting Carson Wentz, keep him from getting his ass beat.
T.Y. though, he was out a couple games and played a couple, and now out again.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks.
T.Y.'s been kind of getting bit by that injury bug lately. So,
mm-hmm.
And I mean, T.Y., he's, in my opinion, a very underrated receiver in the league. He's been big for the Colts for a long time now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he gets the recognition he deserves.
So
shout out to T.Y. I mean,
and the short receivers.
deserve a lot more, man. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Tyler. I mean, that's our yeah.
Okay, so another one that I thought this person, so AB, he's out with an
That's
ankle
right.
injury. I thought AB was gonna start, picking it up and
Hopefully, just one
gonna
week.
start. Yeah, hopefully. This definitely is kind of a damper on that, but hopefully he'll come back, and, you know, be fine. And because I can't remember when did they said Gronk was gonna be back, but
He's out this week still.
AB's yeah, and AB's gonna be, getting all. He's been getting quite a few receptions, so
And I think
that's
Godwin's been
big.
pretty like a little banged up as well because he's missed some practice. I've seen.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I didn't see that.
they've all been really banged up. But going back to what we were talking about earlier for MVP, Brady's got to be in that talk as well.
Oh yeah, he's having a hell of a year.
Outstanding.
44 years old.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh, he's
It's
just
awesome.
yeah. It's crazy to watch, man.
Yeah.
We get to watch the GOAT.
Yeah,
Like
honestly.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Last
it
20
sucks to
some odd years,
think.
he's just been dominating.
Yeah, it sucks to think back in 2015 that we lost to them in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. But thinking about it, it's like I know everyone thinks about the one play and Russell throwing the
Mm-hmm.
pick to Malcolm Butler, but yeah, that happened and we lost. Yeah, but that's
Mm-hmm.
not the reason why we lost. If you
Well,
watch the whole game, the Seahawks are going into the game winning by what 10 points going into the fourth quarter.
mm-hmm.
The Patriots led two scoring drives back to back. Brady led them to scoring drives in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's
Both were
right.
touchdowns. That's huge. That's that,
Yeah,
and we're supposed to have the best defense, arguably ever at that point, because the year before it was.
right. Legion of Boom.
Yeah, it's like so. What did we didn't lose because of the pick? We lost because the defense fell apart in the fourth.
Yeah,
But the pick
absolutely.
is more fun to talk about, so everyone will talk about that, and
Oh, it's way more fun to talk about. I love
it'll
talking
haunt
about it
me.
because it just pisses you off so much.
Yeah, that's when I tell you about Jose Bautista.
Yeah, you do every time,
I know.
every damn time.
You got any other news around the NFL?
Texans Dolphins talking
Mm.
about trading Deshaun Watson, and Tua may be potentially in those talks.
I
Wow.
just
Okay. I would not be in any talks with Deshaun Watson right
that's
now.
what I was about to say. I
In
don't know
my
if you
opinion, I
commit to
mean,
that. Is it worth it?
because his off season or his off the field issues, they're horrible
If it's all
accusations.
true, yeah.
If it's all true, but that's it's accusations, so we don't know the whole story. But I mean, man,
It,
it's just
is it
I
worth
would I would
parting
avoid
with
it.
a first round pick and Tua?
And the publicity from that is not.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, any publicity is good publicity or whatever it is the hell they say. I don't think it's good publicity with
No.
his particular situation at all. So I would stay away from it. But apparently, Panthers and Eagles are also interested,
Okay.
and that's
This is what I don't get. The Panthers, maybe whatever. I can see them taking the risk because we're gonna part with Sam Darnold and a couple first. Sure, whatever.
yeah,
But the Eagles, that would mean Jalen Hurts is involved,
yeah.
or Jalen Hurts isn't your
Why?
future quarterback. Why is that not?
Yeah.
That should not be a
Why would you get rid of
conversation.
Jalen Hurts?
That should be your guy. I think he's awesome.
Let him come into his own a little bit more, and he could be
It'll
the
happen
guy
after a
for the
while.
next 10, 15 years.
Yeah, give us some time.
Yeah. Yeah, I would steer clear of Watson.
I agree.
Just because of his situation is too much, too much for bad publicity and
It could have a lot of backlash.
horrible thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Horrible. And the Marlon Mack trade market is heating up right now.
That's
And I didn't
right.
even know he was on the,
Yeah.
gonna potentially be traded. So
Just because that Colts running back core is just what Naheem Hines. I mean, wait, Jonathan Wilkins starts. Naheem Hines backup. Jordan Wilkins is your third string. You don't really need Marlon Mack.
apparently KC, Carolina, 49ers, and Saints are all interested in him. Could you
I
imagine
could see Kansas City pulling the trigger.
Alvin Kamara, Marlon Mack?
True.
Oh, that would be so sick.
I'm with you, actually. Yeah. I think Carolina is also would be really fun because you can have CMC back in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
And
but
then
then when he
Chuba
gets hurt
Huard
again, then you just have Marlon Mack who's already,
and Chuba Huard.
well
Chuba
adjusted.
Huard's awesome.
Oh yeah.
But I think Kansas City's he lands there. That could rejuvenate their offense entirely.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the next big thing.
So one other kind of back to an injury report thing with Baker being out for 3 games.
That's right. That's right.
He's torn labrum and then fractured bone in the shoulder,
Shoulder
like
bone, yeah, I think something
shoulder
like that.
bone. And the Browns are without him, Nick Chubb, and Kareem Hunt, and they still beat the Broncos. I mean, Broncos are terrible. I've been shitting on the Broncos since
The
the
whole
start.
podcast, yeah.
Yeah, because they beat what? The first 3 opponents were 0-9.
Yeah.
To the first, so fuck off.
Yeah,
and then lose the next 4 games now. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Browns still winning with that.
Kudos shout out to D'Ernest Johnson.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Big
he was
time.
fun to watch.
That was awesome. That could be the next 3-headed monster running back with those 3.
Absolutely.
They already have Chubb and Hunt are crazy, and adding him maybe that could be fun.
Absolutely. He was. I mean, every run I saw was like 8 yards, 8 yards, 9 yards, and then he'd break off a little bit of one. And
it was exciting. It was explosive too. He looked really good.
He was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Yes. Anything else in the NFL?
I think that's about it.
Sweet.